Hey guys, we're back with our Sryth fantasy text-based RPG. Last time we were just hanging around Sageholt. I think we're gonna do some exploration there, so that's where we are right now. And I might head it back to my castle and do some upgrades there. I think it's time for that as well. So thanks so much for hanging out and joining me. Let's just go. Alright, so we're in Sageholt. I'm not gonna read that again. Where they had the Redwolf, which is kind of like a werewolf. So that's what we're dealing with right now, which is hilarious. So let's just go around visiting and see if there's any quests around. Long Summer Inn no longer offers lodging to travellers. The weak, watery ale is still served in its barren common room throughout the afternoon and early evening hours. The proprietor of the inn, a former Tissian soldier by the name of Rin Milhand, also serves as the head of Sageholt's small militia. Apart from you and Rin, the only other occupant of the common room is an old man sitting against the far wall, carefully sipping from a recently filled flagon. Let's talk to the old man, eh? As you approach the old man, he looks up from his flagon and nods. He offers you a chair opposite him. What brings you to such a pleasant corner of the kingdom? He says wryly. Just exploring. The old man, who neither reveals his name nor asks for yours, tells you that there have recently been strange happenings in and around Sageholt that seem to lend credence to the belief that the truth of the legendary curse of Taldarus Redborn. Adventurer types come and going all the time now, he says. He takes a sip of his ale. Folks like yourself prowling around the village, daring to step into the forest, utterly oblivious of the danger that stalks them. You do yourself a real favour. You left here before another sundown. You ask the old man about the forest and he shakes his head. They call it the Blustering Wood, he says, though it ought to be called again by its original name, Redbourne Forest. You'd be wise to stay out of it, though I'd wager you're quite like the rest, you know, the adventurer type. You bid the old man farewell and leave. Alright, let's talk to Rin. Rin seemed incapable, or at least unwilling to discuss anything other than the curse of Taldarus Redbourne, which he says still plays Sageholt. You ought to find your way over to the mercantile and get one of Annalee's talismans. He says we've all got them and better off for it. Okay, I guess we better go on over to the mercantile and get us a talisman. Sageholt's only shop, a dilapidated shack housing, a large and mostly useless collection of odds and ends, is operated by a young woman named Annalee. She greets you with a nod as you enter and then promptly busies herself with a sizable ledger as if to avoid having to interact with you. Now and again you glance over at her only to witness her eyeing you curiously. Well, let's get a talisman. Most of the items in the shop to be have little value. Toward the back of the room, lying atop a piece of white cloth that covers the warped surface of the wooden table, you discover a large collection of talismans. Annalise seems to have noted your interest in the pieces and immediately tells you that if you plan on spending any length of time in Sageholt, you should acquire and wear one of them. Let's ask her about it. They're made for us by an old sorcerer who lives north of the village, she says, walking over to stand in front of the table. He gave one to every resident of the village, and the rest we sell to visitors. They're enchanted to help protect one against the evil of the curse. You do not believe the talismans are enchanted, though you sense that Annalise sincerely believes that they offer some sort of magical protections in regards to the legend of the Red Wolf of Sageholt legend. Let's take a look, see. Annalise stands next to the table as you examine the curious collection of talismans spreading out on its cloth-covered surface. Okay. But it goes in my neck. I mean, my neck's full. I have stuff on there already. 2 things already. Well, seeing as I'm a Cancer and I'm a moon sign, we'll buy the moon one. Okay. Can't sell anything, huh? Let's talk to Annalie. Annalie seems incapable, or very less unwilling to discuss anything other than the curse of Taldarus Redbourne, which she says still plays Sageholt. At least you got his talisman. It's the only thing that'll have any chance of keeping you safe around here. Do I have to put it on? I think I do. Alright, what's it gonna do for me? Nothing. Alright, what's this do for me? Body, mind, and spirit. Melee. What's this one do for me? Melee and spirit. So I'd have to take off my dragon claw one to put on this talisman, which does nothing for me. Now my stats suck. Oh, no, we're still good. Alright, leave. Got it done. Alright, let's talk to the elders. You find the three elders who govern Sageholt as a council in the midst of a meeting in a small building on the edge of the village square. The trio of white-haired men seem to be annoyed by your intrusion and tell you that whatever concerns you will have to wait until they are less preoccupied with matters of importance. Why is there a claw-shaped thing here as well? You step up to the claw-shaped standing stone and discover that a massive piece of rock is actually protruding out of the ground. The stone's near perfect curves and smooth surfaces make it difficult to believe that it's an entirely natural construct. From all angles, the stone looks like the talon of some gargantuan beast poking out to the earth. Engraved near the base of the stone, just inches above the ground, is a curious symbol. I mean, and is it a fist, right? The scar, yeah, it's the same. I mean, why wouldn't we go in the woods? Let's check it out. You've made a special note of this location, large, clear, deep in the forest. You may return to it in the future whenever you explore the blustering wood. You're standing in the northern end of a narrow, overgrown path that heads south into the very heart of the forest. As you gaze around along the tangled, twisting track, an unsettling feeling comes over you. Suddenly, a distinct, ghastly howl rises into the air, sending a jolting down the length of your spine. Let's take a look. Snarling wolfkin. You're covered less than 10 yards along the tangled, overgrown forest path when you're suddenly and inexplicably overcome by a strong sense of fear. Your pulse quickens and breathing becomes rapid as you struggle to control your mounting terror. Suddenly, a chorus of vicious snarls erupt from all sides as 4 large wolfkin burst from the undergrowth. The origin of these vicious humanoid wolf creatures are not known, but it's assumed that they are product of dark magic. Wolfkin are purely evil in nature, haunting the wild and remote corners of the world, often in service of an evil, mysterious master. While they can be encountered alone, they're more often found in packs, much as large wolves. For every large group of wolfkin is not normally a powerful member of the species that serves as a leader. The savage humanoid wolf creatures quickly surround you, cutting off all possible route of escape, and as they close in for the kill, "You're not welcome here," snarls the foremost wolfkin. As you hurriedly attempt to determine your next course of action, you're prepared to defend yourself. Quick battle. As the bloody remains of the slain wolfkin lay at your feet, you find yourself face to face with the second of the horrid creatures. The wolfkin, taller than the first, has only empty festering sockets where cruel eyes once sat. "Leave us in peace, meddler," told the restless. Already paid your cruel price. What? Once again, you find yourself fighting for survival. So, the ghost is doing it, or before he died, he set these wolfkin here. A large wolfkin in its grey coat broken into 2 long black stripes. Coat broken up by 2 long black stripes lunges as you attempt to rip the flesh from your bones with its deadly fangs. Last of the 4 wolfkin, the face, arms, and torso spattered with blood, snarls as it leaps at you and steadily claws paws to cut your flesh. Turning back from the bloody, twisted remains of the 4 wolfkin, you spend the next several minutes catching your breath and checking over your equipment. When you're reasonably certain that you're no longer in any imminent peril, you once again continue south along the tangled path. As you make your way along the tangled overgrown forest path, a series of ghastly howls ring out from up ahead. Several desperate shouts coupled with telltale signs of raging battle cause you to steel yourself for the impending peril you seem to swiftly be drawing closer to. The path you're following turns abruptly to the west and then climbs a series of small hills until it arrives at the edge of the broad clearing deep in the heart of the forest. The fight is on. You stand at the edge of the broad forest clearing in the midst of the blustering wood. The fight is on. A fierce battle rages at the center of the clearing, where some of Sryth's greatest adventurers are locked in a deadly fight against Redwolf, the Redwolf of Sageholt. What? Standing near 8 feet tall, the shouldered girth of an ogre, the hulking wolf's creature snarls savagely as it strikes out its teeth and claws at anyone brave enough to engage it. Realize unless he is defeated today is the day's held along to exact his cruel revenge. Victories return from the battle report the feasting creature is relatively unscathed. Is this like a group battle? The hulking wolf creature, easily as large as a forest troll, spins the face you as you draw onto it. Blood drips from its long black fangs that protrude from its gnarled fingers, and a steady stream of white and yellow foam seeps from the corners of its gaping fang-filled maw. The shredded remnants of a maroon vest still cling to the breast's broad, hairy torso, serving as a grim reminder that somewhere beneath the savage exterior of the hideous beast lies the tormented soul of Taldar's Redborn. The Redwolf of Sageholt tilts its head skyward and unleashes a chilling howl as it steps over the clothing, shield, and mutilated remains of the most recent victims. Its current relatively unscathed. Alright, kill. 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 He's seriously unscathed. Oh, I see some movement. How long will it take to kill him? Oh, wow, I got a shot for 83. And it's barely going down. Alright. Quick stun. I really didn't need it right away. What? Why? Forced retreat from the fight. You swiftly drop back beyond the range of the hulking beast's savage blows. A fearsome wolf creature stretches its wide its broad-fanged jaws and releases a enraged bellow that echoes. Manage 931 damage before your forced retreat. Yeah, I got a 50 on it. I don't think I want to hang out here all day and fight it. Alright, can I heal? What about items? What? Hey, I got more. You stolen moments is all that we share. You got your family and they need you there. No, I tried. Okay, let's try some more. Okay, don't think I want to try to beat it all myself. I'm fine. I got 900 that time. Just me and the hunt here. It'd be super annoying if I just kept going. We're about 4,000. So we got 794 that time. Alright, let's rest. What am I thinking? I think it'll take a long time, the rest of this episode at least. But I think it'll be really cool to beat the thing myself and see what the reward is. Wouldn't that be cool? No other woman is gonna be more. Cause tonight just do my Neville points. I don't need to heal 18 of them. Let's fight. Just go with aggression. Alright, let's do some healing. Okay. So far, let's have done about 4,000. Oh. I've regained all my health. So I'm gonna wait here for 18 seconds worth. I don't know what 18 times 5 is. My question is, if I leave, will we just re-heal? So I'm thinking like 4,000. Like a 10,000. So I think maybe he has like 40,000. So he has 40,000. Get the calc out. So unless he's done 30,000, because I've done about 10,000. For sure. And that took me like 8 minutes so far. I think we can finish him before an hour is over. Hey, yeah, he's wounded. Just go aggressive. Ooh, see that A3? That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's do some healing. And we're retreating. Alright, we got 12,000 this time. 1,200. So we're down to 2,800. Scale heal. No, we don't need to heal. We're healed. Kill. Yeah, this is one of those group fights, but I'm not a multiplayer type of person. Yeah, let's start healing. Force retreat. Strat 795. Oh, that sucked. Alright, let's rest. Rest for the Neville points. Let's open another calculator. We're gonna go with 118, strat 86, gonna be 32. So 32 divided by 5, or times 5. 32 times 5 will be 160. So 160 seconds by minute, 2.5 minutes. So you see, this thing must be soups. It's meant to be group fight, I know that. But if it wouldn't make me leave, I think I could beat him. I think I can get him at least half health before I have to leave. And then we come rest for like 5 minutes and we'll go back and do the other half. But since it keeps kicking me out, no, man. I'm not turning werewolf because I keep getting clawed and stuff, so you think I'd become a werewolf. But I have the talisman on. Hopefully that actually does something. I need to do a more thorough exploration once I've gone through every area of the map. To see stuff like this or come across stuff like this. So nobody's here. Yeah, he is. Alright, let's get aggressive. Nobody hurt anybody. I like to have some more 80s. That'd be fantastic. 39 is a good one. 51. Alright, start healing. Get back aggressive. Come on, let's make it a halfway. Halfway is gonna be like 50. Maybe 100 or something. Let's keep resting. SP, like, could you give me 5 Neville points every 5 seconds? That would be helpful. You're like, nah. So you've already finished healing my health. Because you give me 50 for that. Like, you should just do 10 of that if I gotta wait 5 seconds for every Neville point. But we only need 16 this time. Ah, 10, 15, 20, 30, 30, 40, 45, 50. I'm just gonna get back to 110. We'll go back in. There it is. Booyah. Fight. Alright, see some 40s, some 80s. Yeah, 40. Alright, start healing a bit. Oh, we're over halfway. Force retreat. Alright, did 957 that time. Maybe at 50,000. Alright, and go back and rest. Yeah, I'm totally gonna keep going until we do it. We're over halfway done now. We might as well finish it. I want to see the reward. What's the reward? Think you own whatever land you land on. Earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature. I mean, he's been in here killing people, killing other adventurers. That's my kin. My brotherhood of adventurers. My sisterhood. Cannot let it stand. There's a creature, there's a name. I can't go more than 15 more minutes, though, because it's late. So hopefully we can do it in 15 minutes. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. We practically finished resting. Yeah, we're that waypoint for sure. Harem and the otter are my friend. Ugh. Come on. I think I'd be good at fighting this guy by now. I briefly phased out of existence, avoiding all damage. What kind of power is that? Let's go back to resting. Well, we only need 9 points, baby. There's 1. 76 trombones led the big parade. 110. They're followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos. Everything is by 76 trombones led the big parade. I mean, we might as well get on 9, yeah? Then we'll have to rest less in the future. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Refresh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Refresh. Heavily wounded. That's what I like to see. Let's keep aggression up. What did it say? Talent strikes you a savage blow that leaves you reeling. Alright, let's start healing. Alright, let's go. Face what? What? Got 778 that time. Can't be, I think maybe there's about 10,000 left. Maybe 15. So it's like 45,000 overall. Oh, I thought it was 40,000. Kill. What's that in green? Let's read the green one when it comes back up. Sends me reeling. Unmoved, these heavily wounded. It suddenly feels strange. Oh, I'll start healing. All the way. Aggressive. Be aggressive. Feels like things aren't moving. Can't move. I'm retreating. Alright, we're retreating. We got 821 that time. Let's rest. How's it going? Oh yeah, like 18. Eu espero pelos meninos. The man pays for the clothes. Ela pede pelos livros. Thank you for the lunch. Pelo. Obrigado pela carta. Thank you for the letter. Yeah, it's a pig. Let's go fight some more. Yeah, you should do it. Let's be aggressive. Be aggressive. Parabéns pelo jornal. Oh, he hasn't even hit me this time yet. Okay, there's a hit. No, I meant to read the green. Faced with another immediate threat, your enemy... Oh. That's because it's saying that somebody else is fighting with me, which is not true. Oh. I did hit that time. Homem espera pela carta. Ooh. Thank you for the words. Obrigada pelas palavras. Alright, what are we talking about here? Ela espera pela menina. I'm learning Portuguese, in case you're wondering. Eu desculpo você. Obrigado pelas. Obrigado. Respostas. Respostas. That's what I said. I speak for the boys. No. Alright, let's attack more. Attack. Kill. 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 A menina pela espera pela limonada. Thank you for the... What is it? Collier. I never remember that Collier spoon. Come on, we're mostly done here. Well, he's not as aggressive anymore. Probably because he's weak. Yeah, we're out. Check 81. It's not helpful whatsoever. Alright, let's rest. We actually need to rest now. Obrigado pelas tuas palavras. Boom. Elas perguntam pelo leio. Yeah, it is. What? When did I fully heal? Did I miss getting fully healed? I think so. Be aggressive. Learn new words and still got perfect. I have to keep my streak. This is why I had to do it now, because it's getting late. Oh, see that 55? That was nice. Alright, let's heal. Come on. Check 885. I'm less than the third now. 1 and 1. There it is. And fight. Yes, less than a third now. I was still sits about 10,000 left. Maybe 8,000. I love how healing I still 837 at the time. So let's say 8,000 subtract 837. Does it tell you? That's another question I have. Does it tell you how much he has left? Because that would be awesome. It tells me how long I have left because I do about 700 to 1,000 nowadays. Let's see if it says. Because it says he's severely wounded. Critically wounded, he's down 27%. See, that's less than a third. Okay. Doesn't tell you the exact, like, it tells us our exact. But we're down to 25. So we'll just go by percentages. And there's 24. Alright, we just got 23. That's 22. Alright, let's start healing. And we're out. Oh, yeah, 1,000 that time. I'm still going with 8,000, so that means we got 6,000 left. Let's rest. Let's get our stamina back. We'll get some Neville points back. This is the last episode for the week, so it's fine. It's a little long. Gonna be a 2-day hiatus on the channel. This is the first time I've ever been in for the long haul. The long haul. Let's chip away at something. Alright, we're down 20%. Alright, let's see when we get to 19 how much it takes. So there's 19. Alright, we got 26. 0. 14. Alright, 26. 26 plus 14 plus 8 plus 25. I think it's about 100. Plus 0 plus 26. We're at 99. Nope, because 19 more doesn't do it. Maybe 150. Nope. Plus 46 plus 46. Alright, press subtract. It's supposed to be 200. 23, 21. Yep. Plus 23 plus 21. It's in the 200. So it's 200 a percentage. So 18 times 20. We're at 18 now. 18 times 200 is 36 more hundred. Let's start healing. Oh, I'm not leaving. There it is, the retreat. So that was 984. So I'm gonna say we got about 3,300 left then. Well, we'll see what the percentage is. Let's rest. Get our Neville points back. I think we're gonna make it. We didn't make it in the 15 minutes, but we'll make it in before an hour of this episode. It seemed real daunting before we started this. Now we're almost done. Just give me back to 100 Neville. Let's attack. Excuse me. So it's 17. About 3,400. Hope to see some 80s. Seen some 40s still. No more 80s these days. So 39. Alright, let's start healing. And there's a retreat. What? So 3,400, subtract 1,000. 2,400, obviously. Let's rest. For 18. 28, I mean. 140 seconds. 60s, 2 minutes. 2 minutos, okay? Something broken. Nothing's broken. Nothing's broken. Nothing's broken, mama. Get back to 100. Just 2 more. Heart's a horrible thing to be broken. Yeah, he's hovering on death's doorstep. I like to hear that. He's at 12%. AC says 10%. Well, AC ain't in charge no more. Staying aggressive, let's start healing. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. Get back aggressive. Ah, oh, so close. That is me down under 1,300. We got 1,300 left. Let's rest. Just give me 5 back and we'll keep going. I mean, if it's only 1,300, that'll be one more battle, actually. If we get to hang out and be aggressive. Down to 6%, 5%. 4%, 3%. Now let's heal a little bit. And we're retreating. Back to 807. We're down to 491. We're automatically rehealed. So let's finish this. Finish it. 2%. 1%. There it is. Come on. Can barely fight. Come on. 629 should be dead. Oh. We won. Speculation playing an important part in defeating. Can't help but think that it's the last time you'll see him. What? It's on the edge of the broad forest clearing in the midst of blustering wood. It is a very spot that adventurers across the kingdom have recently reported encountering a savage wolf creature believed to be none other than the afflicted, tormented spirit of Tal'Daris Redborn, the Red. Little now that Tal'Daris is still afflicted by the very curse that earned him a horrible death over centuries ago, has been returning here seeking revenge against the descendants who contend. You realize that unless he is defeated, you are likely. There's no present sign of Redwolf of Sage. Don't forget to visit the Wonderless building with the blue door in Hocklaw. Salinas, your tritics receive your spiritual work participating. Okay. Yes, let's see the deets. Oh me, 21,000, okay. Helping creatures violently engaged by brave banishes from illustrious heroes in a brutal battle that lasted 19 hours and 31 minutes. His name was one of the bravest Avengers who stood against and the damage they inflicted. Oh me, baby. Battle's over for now. Alright. Yeah, want to thank me for some action? No, you don't. Alright, fine. Let's go to Linus. Hit the blue door. Get my reward. Did I just roll any effects? Nope. Got him. Nine Gloom Part 1. Okay. Bacchus Tone. Putting this to Sryth. Already got the rings. Why is it still here? Acquire the Ring of Secrets. Dust midsummer and the edge of the lonely road winding its way through the West Heart Hills. You're almost certain that this place specified is not left for you in Hoglaw. The three mossy boulders, the dip in the road, and a pair of wind-felled hardwoods whose toppled trunks now lean against one another, forming an axe. This has to be the spot. Hot breezes stirred in the air in the hours since your arrival here. The incessant buzzing of night insects and the distant, maddening echo of countless peeper frogs creates an eerie cacophony, the cacophony that serves to set your nerves on edge. Despite the travails of your many daunting adventures, there's something unsettling about the deepening gloom. You're suddenly mindful of the remoteness of the spot and the undisclosed purpose behind the unsigned note that serves to lead you here. It is beyond any doubt that in your travels you acquired a fair share of enemies willing and able to deliver you great harm should they be afforded the opportunity. Your sense of unease grows as you tend to fail to imagine a more suitable location than this for any such devilry. Suddenly, from the far to the north, the slow, steady clop of approaching hoofbeats reaches your ears. Instinctively shrink back into the thick foliage bordering the country lane, hoping to secretly observe whoever's heading your way. Moments later, a horse and a hooded rider appear on the road to the north, moving a leisurely gait that will carry them past your vantage post in less than a minute. As a rider turns you in a general direction, you start to behold the face of Silmira, the woman you've twice encountered in conjunction with both Togrog's curse and his epiphany. Now, certain that it's Silmira who left a note for you at Hocklaw, you step into the road and hail her a friendly greeting. The middle-aged woman, her expression betraying her weariness, smiles and returns the salutation. "I was happening to find you here," she says, drawing up beside you atop her gallant mare. "I won't linger save you to give you this." Silmira tosses you a small cloth pouch, which quickly discovered contains a sparkling silver ring. As if suddenly relieved of a weighted burden, she pushes back her hood and says sharply, "Torre's Ring of Secrets is now yours. Apart from the same, there's not much else I can hope to tell you about it." Okay, what is it? Nice. This ring does not occupy a ring slot in a crypt. Nice. Samara tells you that the ring you've just received is a magical piece that Toro believed contained hidden powers. Rumor is they received the ring in a cache of items swiped from one of the treasures of the Queen, Shevdin of Theodon. I don't know that he would have dealt with the stolen goods though, so I question the veracity of such a tale. She goes on to say that Torag studies the ring for several years, but was unable to unlock the power he suspected was concealed at its core. Maybe you'll be able to do something with it. Anyway, I couldn't think of anyone more fitting than you to bear it. Alright, let's check out the Queen. Queen Laron Shevin of Theodon. Queen Laron Shevin has ruled Theodon since the death of her father, King Timrin, nearly 20 years ago. She was considered by many to be a great ruler, although there have been several attempts made on her life during her 15-year reign. Many believe the assassin plot and works of Galarin Forge, a secret and violent separatist movement originally from the port city of Galarin. The Queen has never married, and its failed assassination made her extremely aware of intentions of others, even those close to her. She's a shrewd tactician, oversees all aspects of the Theodonese military. Prior to her reign, this was unheard of among the monarchs. What is the Kingdom of Theodon? It is the oldest of North Broadway's nations. Once mighty military power, strength of arm has waned of late. But the kingdom still boasts a strong naval force and old northern Sryth. This is both, though Okay, it's a separate kingdom from our own. Cool. Samara abruptly bids you farewell, telling you that she's pressing matters in which she must attend before you turning about. Running off to the north, she warily glances along the road in both directions. There's something strange about this place, he said. I've been here before several times and I've always considered it to be safe, but it seems so different. I don't like it. I'm sorry I made our meeting in some of these. I recommend against lingering here. Samara wishes you luck and then, without another word, urges her steed toward a quick trot that carries a horse and rider swiftly northward along the road. When she's no longer in sight, you turn, head off south, even make your way out of the desolate region before the onset of night. Every hasten step you stroke will keep your imagination from running wild. It proves to be no easy task. There's too many tales about the dreadful denizens of the quiet place of the world to make the looming surety of the night's deepening shadow welcome. And for reasons you're not ready to admit to yourself, you decide to walk just a little faster. That's funny. Hey, free ring, I'm down with it. I still don't learn weaponry lances. I have to figure out where to get that. Special packages. Hey, we have 2,000 coins left. Cool. Alright, not that. It's been some time since I think I got my quicksand bonus. See? 3. I've been missing 3. For save. Thank you. It's free money. Free experience. Alright, moving on. Nation Wars, Proving Ground Series 2. And multiplayer experience bonus. That's me. Yay. Battle markers. Sweet. And some goodies. Alright, I think that's all. Alright, good. Let's go to the weapon market and sell these weapons. I know we're getting very far on in this episode, but is what it is. More money, more money. That's nice. Let's put on our ring. And also my neck with the dragon claw back on. We got the ring of secrets. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rings on. Probably all. How do I have 12 rings on? All 5 hands, all 5 fingers, and then one's doubled up, 2's doubled up. Let's check the stats again. Nice. Small ranking still 82. I don't like being 82. I'm gonna make my way up to the top 10 eventually. How I'll do that, I don't know. It's got exotic weapons. Nah, I'm good. Well, I'm not gonna go to the castle. I'm gonna save. And then that's gonna be the end of the episode. Thank you so much for hanging out, watching me whittle down that werewolf for 20 minutes. It says it was only 20 minutes. Maybe during the actual fight it means 20 minutes. But anyway, thanks so much for hanging out and joining me. Next time we're gonna look around for more adventures. Until then, you know what I'm gonna say. Peace.